My name is Matthew Montgomery, and I'm the director of Devil's Path.
Hey, I'm JD Scalzo. I'm playing Patrick in Devil's Path.
Steve Callahan. I'm the producer of the movie, and I have a small part in the movie.
Matthew Montgomery, come on up. Give him a round of applause, everybody.
Devil's Path is a story about two men who meet on a gay cruising hiking trail in the early 90s, and through a series of circumstances get chased off into the woods. And as the story progresses, we start to realize that neither one of them is really who they say they are. And then things go crazy from there.
Where did the story idea come from?
It sort of came from like a lot of different places. I knew that I wanted to do a revenge story of some sort.
You know, it's like a psychological thriller. You spend the whole time trying to figure out what's going on. I'm sure there's some horror elements, but there's a lot of, there's a real heart in the story. There's a real substance to these characters and their relationships and their specific lives kind of joining together.
Why did you decide on a psychological thriller for this project?
That's my passion. I love thrillers. I'm a huge Hitchcock fan, so I knew that I wanted to do a thriller, and I'm going to keep making thrillers. That's sort of that's the type of movie that I want to make.
How difficult is it to stay in that character during the shoot like that without going insane?
The hardest part was the running every day, all day, but yeah, it was a little difficult, but playing opposite Steven, we were able to kind of come in and out of it throughout the day, and it made it a little easier. It was a good partner to have up there.
Have you been to FilmOut before?
I have not. This is my first year, and I'm super excited.
So it's your first year, and it's our 20th anniversary. You've missed out on 19 years.
Well, you know, I was also in diapers 20 years ago.
Oh, wow, that would explain it. But congratulations on being part of the film, part of the 20th. I mean, that's a great way to start, I guess.
It is, and being a part of a genre film kind of in this LGBT cinema market where these are popping up. Genre films are coming out, you know, and it's, for lack of a better word, no pun intended, but it's really excited to be here for this movie telling a very specific, original story.
I'm Steven's partner, so he couldn't be here tonight, so he sends his regards. Steven really prepared for this role, and I've seen this like, what, 5 times? And I cry every time I see him at that end. So I was really proud of him. He did such a wonderful job. So thank you guys for being here.
Actually, we're married now. We've been together 10 years, and our third date was at FilmOut 2008, 10 years ago. So it's very cool that 10 years later we came back for his directorial debut to the place we were here 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's just sort of amazing to see it grow. Like we were just talking about that a few minutes ago, that it's just sort of really expanded and become this kind of, sort of taken on a life of its own.
It was your first date? Third date. Okay, so now what date is it now since it's our 20th?
What?
Yeah, what number date is this?
Oh, God. We've been married for 3 years. So
Married for 3 years. Well, congratulations. Anything else you want to add about the movie?
I'm just really grateful to be here. The cast and crew, there was about 12 of us in the woods for 2 weeks, and it was really exciting, and I was very grateful for the experience.
12 of you in the woods for 2 weeks. What could go wrong?
Well, a lot if you see the film.
Thank you
so much.
Good job.
All right.